Welcome back to Father and Son Mowing on Lawn Mowing Simulator. Today we're going to do our first eco contract, but we do have a slight problem. Now I've looked at this a couple of times and it keeps coming up the same thing. So this eco contract, I'm putting the wrong person in, aren't I? I'm putting Amber in, it's meant to be us. But the eco contract we have, it tells us that our deck size on our eco mower is too big. But I can't see how a big deck size is a bad thing. Maybe it is, but I just can't see it. Surely it means you get the job done quicker. But it's all a bit weird at the minute. I can't quite work out whether we should do it or not. Now, after some umming and ahhing and discussions between myself and Wolverine, we just said, let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Let's see if deck size does matter. And let's see if we can get the job done. We decided to change Amber's job and still do what we planned though. So Amber's doing the old Nook Cottage and we're doing the Eco Coval Street Garden. Now, hopefully we can beat what it says and actually achieve a fully finished garden contract. Now Wolverine was going first, so he was going to do this job first, and he decided to change what happened. He decided he wanted to trim first. Now his thinking was the borders are quite tight and there are some flowers, so he wanted to make sure he avoided these with the mower. And he's a bit wary of the eco mower being quite quick. It does get away from you fairly fairly quickly. So he's going to trim the edges and the borders, and then he's going to jump on the mower and get the job done. Hope you enjoy this. Enjoy the music, and we'll see you once it's finished. Wolverine is just trimming the parts he missed at the start. He missed the big tree and the water fountain there. So he missed those for some reason. One of those weird things. We're a little short on completion. Now, I'm going to also walk around and see what we can find. Because we shouldn't be this short. And we know we was warned. And this is why I'm a little bit concerned. We may not be able to 100% the contract. Which isn't it's a big deal for us. And after looking around for about 6 minutes or so, I couldn't find anything. So instead, we've ended the contract. And we've completed. There is nothing we can find that would have finished that. So maybe it was right when it told us the deck size were too big. But for the numbers, we still managed to get paid £341 for the job, which is over the £405 value. Without full completion. We did lose £2.15 penalties. That's not too bad. But a bit weird considering we didn't do full completion. Can't really argue though, can we? Amber got paid £276.05 for her job, which was valued at £535, which again is around half value. We are still training her up, but that is a significant loss. Can't quite work out why it's so large a loss each time. It's about half the money. So the next jobs we're going to do is Coville Street for Amber, and we're doing a riding school. But Amber's deck size is 46 centimetres smaller than the recommended. Now, can we complete this contract fully, or is this going to have an issue as well? Maybe it will just take us longer for a smaller deck size, and maybe we just need to pay attention when it says your deck size is too big. I just didn't think too big would be a bad thing. But let's have a look at what this looks like for us. Now, it's a lot bigger than I was expecting, and it has me a little bit worried. I'm not worried for cutting all the grass, I'm worried about our batteries in our eco mower. Now, we haven't done the battery upgrade for this mower yet, mainly because we haven't needed to. I am concerned this may be too big for this mower. We know we're under the deck size by quite a way, but time will tell. Let's see if we can get this done and not run out of battery power, and if we do, I don't know what happens. You can't just charge them on the fly. Hopefully, we can finish this off in one go. And that is the job complete. But it bugs me when we leave parts not done after completion, so I just want to go around the trees and make sure they're fully done before we finish. Whilst we're doing this, we had a quarter of a battery left when we finished, which wasn't too bad, so we don't quite need the battery upgrade just yet. It's quite an expensive upgrade, to be fair. Whilst we're doing this as well, the recommended cut time was 39 minutes. It took us 54 minutes, so a little bit slower. That would explain probably why the bigger deck size was needed. Maybe it kind of explains why we were under it to a degree. The eco mower also struggled with the hills. As you probably saw, that was a little bit frustrating. But let's have a look around and make sure it looks as good as we think it does. Now for the numbers. We earned £1,336.30 from a job valued at £1,295, which, even with the extra time it took to do it, is a really good amount, and we're really happy with that. And especially, that is one in-game day. Imagine doing that every day for a week. Be incredible, wouldn't it? So I think we did well there. We lost 50 pence to a penalty. Once again, we can't get a job done without receiving a penalty, which is a little bit frustrating. But it's still a decent amount of money. Now, Amber, on the other hand, she earned £143.50 from her job, which was valued at £275. Again, around half the value of the job itself. But we're going to continue training her up in the hope that she can at least earn the value of the contract that she's doing in the future. I don't really know how far we need to train her to get that from her, but hopefully at some point in the next few weeks we should get her there. That's the hope anyway. We're nearly out of time for today. Next episode, there is one big job to look at. It is a campsite, and with a value of £1,480. That's big money. So that will be in the next episode. But for this one, we are done. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you again very soon with more Father and Son Mowing.